G'day guys, Will here, welcome back to the channel. So I was just about to jump in bed and I did one last quick check of Facebook and saw that Fanatec have just announced the release for pre-order of their brand new Porsche 911 GT rim. Now this is a wheel that they've been teasing for quite some time now, since the Sim Racing Expo. It's been floating around there. It was on display there as well. A lot of people got to check it out hands-on. And I will be getting my hands on one to test out with the channel with a direct drive wheelbase from them very soon as well. Looking forward to that. So I don't actually have one here with me, unfortunately, just yet. But what we're going to do is run through on the website. I'll show you the 4 different models that are available, the differences between them, so that you can make a decision as to which one you want to purchase if you're looking at getting one of these wheels. So let's get stuck into it. Alright, so we have 4 different versions of this wheel available, and the prices that you're looking at here are the US dollar prices. So we've got the Podium steering wheel Porsche 911 GT3 R in leather, and that is the Podium edition. Then we have the Suede version of exactly the same wheel as well. And then moving across, we have a ClubSport edition of the leather and then a ClubSport edition of the Suede as well. So we'll start off at the beginning here and have a look at exactly what we get. So the Podium edition comes with a few little extra goodies here. It comes with the Podium Advanced Paddle module, which we've looked at before when we installed it on our Fanatec V2 Formula wheel. Really good module there that normally actually costs quite a lot of money on its own to purchase. And then we also get the Podium hub as well for mounting on our Direct Drive 1 or Direct Drive 2 wheel. Now if we move over to the ClubSport edition, this comes with your standard paddle shifters as well as the ClubSport steering wheel universal hub for Xbox One. So what's really important to understand here is that the Podium edition is compatible with PC and PS4, whereas the Xbox edition is also compatible with Xbox One as well. So if you are planning on using this wheel with an Xbox, make sure you are getting the ClubSport edition and not the Podium edition. So just make sure you're aware of that. Now the 2 remaining models are basically just Suede versions of exactly the same wheels. So we have a Suede version of the Podium and a Suede version of the ClubSport variation. So let's have a little bit more of a look quickly at some of the other features that we have here as well. So it is an official Porsche replica wheel, so it's exactly the same size as the genuine 911 GT3 Cup Car wheel. It's been based off the CAD drawings from the real thing. Now it does also have the OLED display here, which has a range of various different options. Now we'll cover that in more detail once I actually have one here to review. I don't want to go into too much detail on it here now. There are a couple of videos available online where they showed it off at the Sim Racing Expo earlier in the year as well, so you can check that out. But we have 10 buttons available, 2 two-way toggle switches, a 2-axis analog stick, a 7-way funky switch, and 2 12-position switches as well, which can also be configured as endless rotary encoders. Now that's really important because that means that they're going to be compatible with pretty much any sim racing title that's out there. Now what that means is that every time you turn the dial, it will send a pulse through to your sim endlessly. So every time you turn it, it'll crank something up or crank something down. So say for example you're using it for a brake bias adjustment, every time you turn it to the right it would turn it up, every time you turn it to the left it would turn it down regardless of its existing position. So that's what that one does. So it says here you'll have a wealth of controls at your fingertips, and that certainly looks to be the case. Now obviously with the Podium edition we also do have the added benefit of those 2 additional switches up the top in addition to the paddles, and then of course we also have our 2 analog axes as well, which can be used as a bite point clutch, a clutch and handbrake, a brake and throttle, or a mappable axis as well. So in terms of other features here, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can read through. Jump on the website, read through it yourself. But yeah, just make sure that if you do have an Xbox, you're choosing the ClubSport edition. Obviously, if you want to go with the Podium edition for the added functionality of those 2 additional buttons as well as the 2 axes, you can do that as well. But just don't buy that one if you have an Xbox. Okay guys, so hopefully that clears things up for you and makes it a little bit clearer as to which model might suit you best. So what I've done is I've put links to all 4 models in the description below this video with a link to each of the regions throughout the world as well, so you can follow a direct link to the region and wheel that suits you. Now just for full disclosure, those are affiliate links. Now unfortunately the Fanatec affiliate program is offline at the moment, but yeah, under normal circumstances I would receive a small commission from those links that just goes towards helping out the channel and helping me to keep on making videos for you guys. But that is it for today. Just a quick one for you today to fill you in on the latest news. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.